Whether you're a seasoned pilot or an aviation professional just starting your career, finding a reliable FAA Designated Medical Examiner, AME, can often be a daunting task. As official medical certifiers for the Federal Aviation Administration and the aviation community, AMEs play a pivotal role in ensuring flight safety by vetting pilots' health statuses. This article is your handy guide to navigating this process, providing in-depth insights on everything from locating credible AMEs to understanding how they operate and what to expect during an examination. Get ready. Mastering the sky starts with successfully obtaining your FAA medical certificate. FAA Designated Medical Examiners, AMEs, play a crucial role in the aviation safety. It is their responsibility to evaluate and certify the medical fitness of pilots and aviation professionals. An FAA Designated Medical Examiner, or AME, has a big responsibility. They work under the authority of the FAA and serve the aviation community. They make sure pilots are healthy enough to fly and fulfill their safety responsibility to their passengers. To do this, they give medical exams and issue medical certificates to pilots. The type of exam depends on the pilot's medical certificate class. Depending on the class of your pilot certificate, you will need a first, second, or third class medical certificate. Every region needs a certain number of these examiners. The FAA regional flight surgeon makes this decision based on local demand. Also, an AME must go through special training before working and must meet continuing training requirements every 3 years. Pilots and aviation professionals need an FAA Designated Medical Examiner, AME. The AME checks the health of pilots. They make sure pilots meet special health rules. This is key for safe flying. The regional flight surgeon, RFS, from the FAA picks how many AMEs are needed in each area. So this shows the big role of AMEs in flight safety. It also speaks to their worth in the aviation field. To find an FAA Designated Medical Examiner, you can search through the online directory or check local listings in your area. You can also reach out to your local aviation organization for recommendations on reputable AMEs. The online directory is a tool for pilots and aviation pros. Let me share with you 4 reasons why I think it's helpful. 1. The directory lists aviation medical examiners. 2. Only FAA-approved examiners are on it. 3. It helps you get your medical certification. 4. It tells AMEs how to join the program. Local listings can be a helpful resource for pilots and aviation professionals looking to find an FAA Designated Medical Examiner. Here are some important things to know about local listings. 1. Local listings provide information on AMEs in your area who are authorized by the FAA to conduct medical exams for pilots and aviation professionals. 2. These listings can be found through various sources, such as online directories, aviation organizations, or local aviation clinics. 3. Local listings are a convenient way to connect with AMEs who understand the specific medical standards required for different classes of medical certificates. 4. By using local listings, pilots can easily find an AME who is knowledgeable about aviation medicine and can assess their fitness to fly. 5. It's important to note that the availability of AMEs in local listings may vary depending on the region and the need determined by the FAA regional flight surgeon. If you're part of an aviation organization or flying club, they can help you find an FAA Designated Medical Examiner, AME. These organizations often have resources and connections to assist pilots and aviation professionals in locating a qualified AME. Whether it's through your flight school, airline company, or flying club, they can provide guidance on finding the right medical examiner for your needs. By reaching out to your aviation organization, you can access valuable information and support that will make the process of finding an AME much easier. So don't hesitate to utilize the resources available through your aviation network. During your FAA medical examination, you can expect your FAA examiner to evaluate the following. 1. Physical examination. The AME will conduct a physical exam, which may include measurements of height, weight, blood pressure, and vision screening. 2. Medical history review. You will be asked to provide details about your medical history, including any previous surgeries or illnesses. 3. Medication review. The AME will ask about any medications you are currently taking and their dosage. 4. Laboratory tests. Depending on your age and health condition, the examiner may require certain laboratory tests like blood tests or urinalysis. 5. Hearing test. A hearing test may be conducted to ensure that your hearing meets the necessary standards for piloting. 6. Vision assessment. Your vision will be evaluated using various tests such as reading an eye chart and color vision testing. 7. EKG, electrocardiogram. In some cases, an EKG may be performed to assess the electrical activity of your heart. 8. Mental health evaluation. The AME may ask questions related to mental health to ensure that you are fit to fly safely. 9. Decision-making process. After conducting all necessary examinations and reviews, the AME will make a determination regarding your medical certification status. To prepare for your exam with an FAA Designated Medical Examiner, AME, follow these steps. 1. Understand the medical requirements. Familiarize yourself with the specific medical standards for your class of medical certificate. These requirements ensure that pilots meet certain health criteria. 2. Gather necessary documentation. Collect any documents or records that may be required during the examination process. This may include prior medical records, medication lists, and any relevant test results. 3. Be aware of any restrictions. If you have any known medical conditions or are taking medications, research if there are any restrictions or limitations that may affect your eligibility for a medical certificate. 4. Stay healthy and fit. Maintain a healthy lifestyle leading up to the exam. This includes getting regular exercise, eating well-balanced meals, getting enough sleep, and avoiding excessive alcohol consumption. 5. Review FAA guidance. Familiarize yourself with FAA guidance on medical certification to ensure you are aware of any recent policy changes or updates that may impact your examination. 6. Communicate openly with the AME. During the exam, provide honest and accurate information about your health history and current condition. Be prepared to answer questions related to your medical background. 7. Follow all instructions from the AME. During the examination process, follow all instructions provided by the AME in order to complete all required tests and assessments accurately. 8. Address any concerns or questions. If you have any concerns or questions about the examination process or requirements, don't hesitate to discuss them with your AME before or during the appointment. To maintain your medical certificate as a pilot, it's important to follow the necessary steps and guidelines. This ensures that you meet the required medical standards set by the FAA. These standards determine whether you are medically fit to fly. Regularly renewing your medical certificate is crucial for pilots, as it allows you to continue operating aircraft legally and safely. Keep in mind that there are different classes of medical certificates depending on the type of flying you do, such as private or commercial aviation. By staying up to date with FAA regulations for medical certification and completing any required exams or tests, you can ensure that your medical certificate remains valid. In conclusion, finding an FAA Designated Medical Examiner is crucial for pilots and aviation professionals. By utilizing online directories, local listings, and reaching out to aviation organizations, individuals can easily connect with AMEs who can help them obtain or maintain their medical certificates. It's important to stay updated on policy changes and be prepared for the exam in order to ensure a smooth process. Take charge of your aviation career by finding the right AME today. As we glide back to solid ground, remember, your health is the cornerstone of your aviation journey. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Together, let's keep the skies safe and the wings steady. Until our next adventure, this is Willis, signing off. May all your skies be blue and your landings safe.